Hey folks, Vic here for thepracticalprepper.com. Wanted to do a little review, show you a little setup here on this Guide 10 Adventure kit that I picked up. It's made by GoalZero, and I happened to pick this one up at Costco. They were having a real special on these. These were, I think they were like 80 or 90 bucks, and they're a lot more than that right now, depending on where you find them. So shop around. Costco usually have somebody in there selling them once a year. I wanted to try this before. This particular kit comes with the GoalZero battery pack and charger pack. It also comes with a 7-watt solar charger, and then this one happens to come with, and I noticed some of the new ones don't, it comes with their rocket speaker, which is also USB and charges off of everything else that's here. So this kit, I just think it's great. It's highly portable, and you can throw it on your backpack. You can leave it open during the day. You can do a lot of different things with it. What I'm going to do right now is, we just got about 4 inches of snow last night, so this is a new deck I just built. I got it cleaned off. I'm going to go ahead and get this solar panel charging, start charging the battery pack, and kind of give it the rest of the day. I've probably got maybe 4 more hours of sunlight. But what I want to do is get this started. We'll get this charging, and we'll give it a few hours. Pick it up. I'll probably let it charge a little bit tomorrow. Hey folks, Vic here with you real quick. Got a real sunny day here in Reno. It's a little windy this morning, but I wanted to do a couple things here with the GoalZero and the Nomad 7. I brought it out. This you will see in front of me. I wanted to show you real quick. This is their rock-out speaker, and it's really cool. I love this little thing. I have another little portable one that I use, especially if I'm out on a job site or if I'm out in the garden. Like today, I'm finishing building our first storage building, and I like to listen to podcasts or whatever at the time, and this little speaker is just great. It charges from the Nomad or charges from USB. It's got an audio out. You can actually get it, couple 3 of these and link them up, which is kind of cool. It plugs directly into, this is an old original iPod that I have, and it plugs directly into it. All your controls are still here, but it does real well.
Single digit temperatures, and they seem to really kind of beat them down in there.
Kind of see, I actually let this one run down a little bit.
Crisp, so I'm hoping
this is Chicken Thistle Farmcast, which I like to listen to.
Lots of sun and warmth.
Listen, I love it. Very entertaining.
And continue to grow.
So this is one way that I use it out here, and what I can do is I can actually put this out here. I can plug it into the GoalZero, the Nomad 7 panel, plug it in so it's charging while it's playing. Can't beat it. The other thing, of course, are the Guide 10 packs. These are just phenomenal. Such a good idea. The batteries inside are the nickel metal hydride rechargeables. These are all AA's. There's an adapter that comes with it, so it'll do AA's, which I love. AA's and AA's. They're just outstanding sources of power. And there's so many things now being designed to run with it. And so many things designed to run off USB, it just makes sense to start stocking these up. You know, buy 4 at a time, buy a charger. The one thing I do like about the Guide Pluses here is I could charge these up, take them out, put them aside, put 4 more in, and you have to charge 4 at a time, but put 4 more in and charge those. So this thing can just continually be charging, and using the Nomad 7 or using USB from whatever source you have it. Your computer, your laptop. If you have a little USB that you plug into 110 and maybe you're running it off a generator and you've got a multi-port USB to run things, you can plug all this stuff in and charge them up. So these are nice. They're very handy. They've got really good instructions on the back. What they do have is, I'll show you the front here real quick, is they have an off, they have a center, which is an on, and we get this little green light to come on. The other one is going to be a light, and this little puppy right here is a light, and you cannot believe how bright that thing is. It's very cool. This is USB out, so any power that comes out of here is going USB. And these are your inputs. Now, the GoalZero, the Nomad 7, the 3.5, and the other panels are designed to have a solar plug-in. And it comes with that cord. It's double-ended, and it looks exactly the same on both ends. And I'll show you where that plugs in on the pack in a minute. The other way is USB, and it comes with a cord that it's one of the standard adapters. This goes to your USB, so you can plug this into your laptop, and while you're doing stuff, it'll be charging these batteries up for you. And then, of course, this is just standalone. So you could actually have several of these little Guide 10 packs, and you could have 2 or 3. The nice thing is that you on the Nomad 7, you could literally store a couple in the back here, along with your adapter cords, and zipper this shut. Now you got solar, you got a couple of Guide 10 packs with some extra power, and you've got adapters so that you can do whatever you want. Really nice setup. I'm really liking, the more and more I use this, the more and more I'm liking it. So here's basically the GoalZero Nomad 7. This will zip up like so, and now anything that's in here is contained, so you could put your Guide 10 packs in here, zip it shut, and you got it. So you could put a couple of those in your adapters, and you've got everything ready to go. The panels open just by unplugging them, and there you're set up and you're ready to go. The nice thing is there's lots of little lanyard rope hooks on these things, so if you were packing in the back country and wanted to keep charging something, you could put whatever you want to charge in here. So for example, I could take and plug into the solar for the Guide 10, plug into my Guide 10 to charge, zipper that away, take this panel like so, and hook it up, and if you want, use these and strap it to your backpack. And now what you got is, as you're hiking along, you're charging your Guide 10 packs, or at least one of them. So you can do it that way for half a day hiking, and then if you want, switch it to a different pack, and it's charging again. So very, very cool way to do it. You can, of course, you can set these things anywhere you want. You can, these are a couple mailboxes I'm not using, and just set it up like so, and walk away and just let it charge for the day. And I'll do that here while I'm working on the first garden shed in the area. So what I need to do right now, and I've kind of let everything happen so that I could do this, disconnect the Guide 10, set it aside. The other way you can charge things is for the USB. So what I've done, is I have let my phone really run down until it's almost dead. Now what I'm going to do, and the suggestions with all of their GoalZero, is to put the panels up and give them a minute for the voltage to stabilize. So what it does is it picks up the sun. There may be an initial little bit of surge, but real quick it's going to go to a nice clean charge. And then what I'm going to do, plug in my cell phone, and if you can see that, it's already giving me the bars. In the upper right corner, it's showing me it's charging. So right now, it's at, I don't know, just below a third. So I'm going to let that charge and see how long it takes to charge that up. But one more use for your GoalZero, and just put that there, and it's going to sit here and charge my phone up. So I could be up in the middle of Colorado elk hunting someplace, and my phone go dead, and got an animal down. I may take this out and set it up and start charging my cell phone, because actually in Colorado I have cell service. I can actually take photos and send them, but that's just the way the net is there. But it's just a great resource. I can take my speaker along, and if I wanted to, I could set a speaker out. If I've got an elk down and I'm going to be working on that elk for 3 or 4 hours, getting it ready to transport, I can throw my iPod on and turn on some music. It's just a great use of our age, when we have so much available power and technology. We need to use it. We need to use it and be prepared when we lose it. But for now, hey, we got it, so enjoy the heck out of it. So there's a little segment on that. We'll be right back with some other comments. Okay, folks, just to wrap a few things up, I kind of showed you what it was doing out there in the field. I want to touch base on a couple of things to think about. Guide Zero gives you some great potential. You can, the Guide 7 or the Nomad 7 with the Guide 10 kit is kind of the basic to get in. It'll do your AA's, it'll do your AAA's. From there you can move up, and my normal move, given what they have out, would be to move up to the Sherpa. Now the Nomad 7 is 7 watts, and in the Sherpa it's the Nomad 27, so it's a 27 watt panel. It's the largest panel that they make that has the foldable panel. Once you get above that into the 30 and above, they're all fixed panels. So this is the smallest portable. Sherpa would be the largest portable. When you get to the Sherpa, you get into a couple other things. You get into a power pack that's not AA or AAA based. It also has a standard 110 outlet on it, so now you can actually start to run a laptop for a little bit, run a video camera, run some chargers. You can do quite a few things, and it still has all the USB ports and such on it. It's just a larger unit. Very handy for traveling, guys who would travel a bit, or one of the things you could use it for is you get out into a situation where you're under your 72 hours, you had to evac your area for whatever, fire, earthquake, and kids are restless. You can take the Sherpa unit, the Sherpa pack, and you can set that down, plug in your little DVD player that maybe you use on the road or airplanes, plug it in and let the kids watch a DVD, kind of get them occupied for a little bit so that you can think, move, and communicate. So the other thing that we can think about doing is we can use this not to have to move up right away, but to move sideways. So what you can do is you can use this as your platform to charge. Then what you can do is you can add guide packs. The other thing that you can do, and you can see what I've done here, is these are my Interloop AA's. Here's my Goal Zeros. They're in my carry pack. So what you can do is you can add carry packs of 4. Here's your charger, here's your charge packs. You now have moved sideways. You can do that further by using the AAA insert, and here we go again, my AAA charge pack. So you could add a second Goal Zero or a third Guide 10 pack. You could add those, giving you more chargeability, more rechargeability. You know, you'd have 3 flashlights. There's an awful lot of things that you can do with this kit, but moving sideways to me makes the most sense. One of the things we have to do as preppers is get away from the disposable as much as we can and into the renewable. And this is not because of the green thing. I care, but I don't care. In this instance, what I care about is that space is space and weight is weight. And if I can carry batteries that I can continually reuse, that's good. Otherwise, I have to carry more of what I have to throw away. So let's think about what we can use and reuse, and pack a little smarter, pack a little wider here, and then if you want to step up and go taller, take a look at the Sherpa. I love the gear. I love all the things that you can do with it. Your imagination's a limit, and USB is becoming so commonplace that this can do an awful lot of things with it. You know, part of what we have is we have these little Creel flashlights on our gear shop, and the funny thing is these are all renewable. These are great flashlights and very inexpensive and come in a 3-pack. And there's my Interloop batteries. So when I'm done with these things, drop them back in the recharger, charge them back up, put them back in the flashlight. So think wide. Think about expanding your base and having more energy available. And AA and AAA to me are the way to go. So think about it and see if you can incorporate it in part of your preparations. Okay? Take care.